Hey guys, it's Drea. Today I have another hauled it, but how was it video for you. So this is looking back at an old haul and kind of giving you reviews on everything from that haul. And it's great because this is from like 7 months ago now because it's around Christmas time. And I've been using this stuff for quite a while and I can give you some little reviews for them. Shout out to It's Kirsten, who I believe was the original way back when inventor of this type of video. Go check out her channel if you haven't yet. Okay, so this was a Christmas, kind of after Christmas purchases by me, and also a swap that I had done with Alex, who is my friend from YouTube who has her own channel, One Beauty Addict. Definitely go check her out too. She's amazing. And so she had sent me a bunch of stuff, I had sent her a bunch of stuff, and a lot of it has worked out very, very well. So I'm just gonna jump right into the reviews. Also, FYI, these eyelashes that I'm wearing today are new to me and they're looking a little wonky. So at least to me, and I just don't have time to fix them. So if you think my eyelashes look wonky, I know, and we're just gonna deal with it. Okay, so the stuff that I purchased myself first. One thing that I actually have decluttered was the LA Girl Pro Prep HD Smoothing Primer. That stuff did nothing. Like really, it was that kind of clear, silicone based primer that you can get from practically any brand, and for me those really don't do anything. They don't really fill in pores, and they certainly don't do anything other than that, so I decluttered that. Another thing that I had purchased was this is the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. I have not used this since I bought it. Now I did go through an entire one of these previously. Actually I think I did use this one time, but I didn't like it last time that I used it. The first time after opening it, I didn't like it as much as when I had originally used it way back when. So I just did a shop my stash today and this was not in it, but I'm gonna put this in my drawer because I need to test that out some more. Normally I like that product, which is why it was a repurchase, but I don't know, I didn't like it last time. All right, also from that haul, and I just realized, I remember what this was. I had gone to Winners, and a bunch of this stuff I had bought from Winners, which is just like TJ Maxx. Okay, this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Infinite Waterproof Eyeliner in Teal Night. And this is nice. It's a good quality product. It's creamy, stays on, but it's this weird kind of dark green black shade, and I just don't use it a lot. So I haven't decluttered it, but I don't use it very much, but it's fine. Also, I purchased this, which I love this so much, but I think based on the date of that haul and it being now middle of July, it's probably time to get rid of this. This is the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel mascara, and it's still going strong. Like I just used it today. This I love. This is a great mascara by itself, but it's even better when you combine it with like a more volumizing mascara, because you do get volume with this, but I use a lash fiber mascara and this in combination, and it's just amazing eyelashes. This has a really short bristle brush. It's a plastic bristle brush, and it really separates very well. It's so black. This is the blackest mascara I've ever used, and I love it. And it's very wet. I love wet mascaras. I know some of you guys don't, but I do. And so I'm definitely going to repurchase this. But it's still, like I said, it's still going strong. It's still nice and wet, and it's black. I love it. I'm going to give it a little bit longer because I don't want to just get rid of it yet. Next was a gift with purchase. But what did I purchase to get this? There's no Sephora. Oh, there was some Sephora stuff in this haul. Okay, this was from Sephora. This is the Clinique Black Honey. It's not on here. It was a gift with purchase, like I said. This is like this really dark lipstick, but really it's not. When you put it on, it's very light and sheer. And this looks really nice just by itself. I do really like this. Haven't used it a ton. But I do like it when I use it. Okay, so there was some Sephora stuff. Number one I returned was the Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pot in Park Avenue Princess. It's a shadow in a pot, but it's almost like, it's not a cream, but it's so thick and pigmented and creamy that it kind of performs like a cream, but it is a powder shadow. And the color just, it didn't do anything for me in Park Avenue Princess, which is kind of like, this kind of brownie nude shade, but metallic. I did not like it on my eyelids. I still want to go back and get the champagne shade, which is called Top Yacht, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. And I think there's a pink one now too. But anyway, I did return that. Also, I purchased a repurchase of this. This is the Duo Eyelash Adhesive. This is the dark one. On Sephora, it's this gigantic guy. I would prefer the smaller one because with the big one, the opening here is too big. It's just too big and too much glue comes out at once. You have to be so ultra careful, whereas with the smaller one, it's a much smaller opening. You can be so much more precise. I don't know why they can't just put a smaller opening on this one. It makes no sense to me. So I am going to use this up, but it's annoying that I have to deal with that in the meantime. Really great product from Sephora. Love this. And I know it's so weird and random, but these are these little do-it-all cotton swabs. There's 500 in here. Now they're not cheap. I think it was like 10 bucks or something, but they're different sizes and shapes. These ones in particular, well, okay, you have one that has round ones on both sides, one that has pointy ones on both sides, and then one that has one of each. So really, it's just such a great little thing because they're so precise and so tiny that, listen, we all get eye goop. Sometimes you got to get it out. You can get right in there and get it without messing up your makeup by using your finger. Also, sometimes I use these to smudge out mascara. Like, there's a million uses for these, but it really is super handy being how small and precise they are. I love them. This was a brush that I got from Dollarama, and I think it was $3. Dollarama is a Canadian dollar store. This is like a fake artiste brush, and you know, it's one of those, has a little bend to it, and it's like, you know, I don't know, what do you call these? It's just like a fake artiste brush. That's the best I can do. I used this only once or twice, and it was terrible. It does nothing. I don't know, it was too big for under the eye. But this, I actually filmed a brush declutter this morning, and I forgot I had this because it was in this box waiting for me to talk about it. But moral of the story, don't trust brushes from the dollar store. I'm gonna chuck this now. Last thing was the L'Oreal Infallible sponge, the pink one. That sponge is amazing. When it first came out, it was incredible, and then they redid it, and now it's just a step below incredible. It's still great. I still love it. It's just so nice and soft and bouncy and spongy. It's way better than the Real Techniques one. It's way better than a regular beauty blender. So much cheaper too. Love that. I've repurchased it so many times, but I went through that. Eventually they get rips and I put it in empties a while back. So that's it for everything that I had purchased. Next stuff is all the stuff that Alex had sent me. So starting with some Wet n Wild liquid cat suits. I only grabbed one of them to show you, but I love these. The formula on these is so great. And this one is called Terrifying Tangerine. I think this actually came out at Halloween, but it's a great summer color. Like I just did a tutorial with it, if you saw, and it is an amazing summer orange. I loved it on. It looked really great. And this formula is amazing. It lasts a very long time, doesn't crumble. I love Wet n Wild liquid cat suits, and they're like $5. Like, you can't go wrong. I have so many of them. She had also sent me both of these, and I was blown away because, number one, like, it's not cheap, and number two, these are just gorgeous products in general. This is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Blush in Rosewater, and then the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Diamond Dust, and I'm wearing both of these today. And you can see just how gorgeous this is. So the blush is beautiful on its own. It's just this nice sheeny pink. Like, it definitely has a sheen to it. Not glitter, but it's, you know, illuminating. And then this guy is an actual duochrome highlighter. So you can see when you put it on, it shifts to pink. It has a pink shift to it, which is just gorgeous. And I love this. So I'm just over the moon about those. She also sent me from Dose of Colors one of these duos. They're called the Ideal Duo, and this was in Mint for You, or Magic Moment? Magic Moment. Okay, so on the bottom you have your like pigment, which is a loose pigment, and then on the top you have the cream eyeshadow. So the idea is that you put the cream on first and then the glitter will stick to it. So this is just a really beautiful everyday rose gold duo. I'm not going to swatch the glitter because it's just too messy, but you know, this is just a beautiful, just shimmery rose gold pinky thing. It's so pretty. Also this Sonia Kashuk palette, and I'll be honest, I haven't used this very much. I think I used it once because She knows how I feel about blues, but I've been dipping my toe into blue a little bit more lately. So I really do need to make an effort to use this some more. The glitter ones in the middle actually seem pretty decent, which sometimes you never know when it comes to like chunky glitter, because they are pretty chunky. You can tell just by swatching. What a terrible place to swatch, but there you have it. And yeah, so I have not used this very much. Need to get around to it more. I'm sorry. I will. And then this is beautiful. I've used this so much. This is from Becca. This was the Christmas face palette. It was called the Après Ski face palette. And this, first of all, like, so pretty. But yeah, the product inside is gorgeous too. It's got blushes, it's got a bronzer, it's got highlighters, just Becca highlighters, face products, powder products in general. So pretty. I've used this so much, and I would totally like recommend any Becca highlighters or blushes. A real surprise. Because I had never heard of this before, but it ended up working so well. This I think is from Amazon. It's called the Academy of Color Eyeshadow 9 Shade Palette, and it's the Mulberry one. So I don't know how many exist, but this one's called Mulberry. And this is so pretty because it's all like shades of pink and purple, which is perfect for me. So this is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And on top of it, she had also sent me Stila Wanderlust, which you know how I feel about Glitter and Glow eyeshadows from Stila. They are incredible. I love them all. I can never say enough good things about these. So I'm wearing this as a topper, but on top of all of these, and even like the inner corner highlight is from here, the mattes blend really beautifully. And the shimmers are nice too. Like, I don't know how much this was, but I assume that it wasn't too much because it is, obviously they're trying to do like a Kylie Jenner dupe of some sort, and but it performs so well. Like, I've used this quite a few times. I really enjoy it a lot. And lastly from Alex was this is from Too Faced. This is the Melted Matte liquid lipstick in Bend and Snap, and that's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is a shade that I own in a lot of different formulas, and there's a reason for that because I love it. It looks great on me. It's just a color that works really well for me and works well with a lot of looks because it's a nice vibrant fuchsia that you can do with a more toned down eye look, or you can do it with a more glittery like glam look. Like, it works for a lot of things. This formula is really good too. This lasts a long time on lips. I find this formula pretty comfortable as well. Not super drying, so I really like it and I love the color. So that is it for my rehaul of all of these products. I hope that you enjoyed all these little mini reviews. That is it for today. Definitely subscribe if you have not yet. I will see you around in my next video. Bye guys.